Alright, so we going to talk about some theories. And yeah, these theories might be totally wrong. I fully accept that they may be totally wrong, but they've been kind of nagging at my skull, especially after the past few episodes of Star vs. the Forces of Evil. So yeah, and as always, I'm always excited to hear your theories and how you think this show may play out. Now, as we all know, the subplot is that Ludo is getting stronger. We see that Ludo is getting stronger, and we all know that his wand is literally made out of a shard of the original wand and Toffee's fucking arm. Now, I sincerely doubt that we've heard the last of Toffee. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's going to be coming back soon. I have this nagging feeling that he's on his way back. I just have this nagging feeling he's going to come back, and possibly in a new body. Now, let me explain. And again, I fully acknowledge that this theory could be wrong, but on the other hand, it sounds insane enough to be true. Let me explain. Now, first off, let's talk about Toffee himself. Toffee, while he's a monster, he does have a lot of attributes of a reptile. He is definitely, he's cold-blooded, he moves like a reptile when he wants to get moving. Plus, he can regenerate limbs like a lizard when it snaps off his tail. We still don't know why he's missing a finger, but still, let's talk about this. Reptiles have a unique ability. They can shed their skin. And Toffee, being a monster born from magic, well, probably not born of magic, but he probably knows how to use magic. And again, we don't know the extent of his full abilities. What if, and here's the thing, reptiles shed for two reasons. One, when they grow bigger, and when they're hurt. And Toffee, taking a magical explosion to the face, probably fucked him up pretty bad. So, here's the thing. Maybe Toffee could come back, but could it be possible that he could come back in a new body? Now, I got two theories about it, and I fully acknowledge that both of them could be wrong, but hear me out. The first one is, could he be that giant lizard character we saw earlier, in the new intros? Of course, when you see, all the new characters in the intro song, there's this big Komodo dragon. And, normally, like I said, reptiles shed their skin when they're hurt or when they want to grow bigger. And that dude's pretty big, and he's a lizard. So could it be that Toffee, no longer playing around, and has kind of gone for the whole Doomsday route? Again, maybe it's a new character, or could it be Toffee? I don't know. We don't know yet. Now, here's the more crazy theory, and this one sounds insane, but at the same time, it's like, I could buy that. And hold on, because I'm going to explain myself. And again, I fully acknowledge that I could be wrong on this theory. And I know I keep repeating myself, but again, these theories are really insane. Could it be that Toffee's already in the show, and we just don't know it yet? Let me explain. I think Toffee is in the show, but he's in a guise. He's in a disguise. A human disguise. Let me explain. You guys remember the episode Fetch, right? Well, in there, they introduced this character, this very fair-haired human man who was very tall, very thin, very well built, and had these very blue eyes, long. He's basically a Fabio. He's like a dark-haired Fabio, is what I'm trying to say. And in here, we just thought he was a one-and-done character, but recently, we've been seeing a lot more of him, haven't we? In some of the episodes, you can see him as a background character. Now, why is this important? Let me go into a few other places that we've seen background characters play into bigger routes. First and foremost, to my mind, again, this has been seen a lot of, but there are two examples I want to use. The first being Adventure Time. Remember when the Lich, his body was sold within his body was trapped, well, an essence of him, really, was trapped within the snail, and we kept seeing the snail constantly in several episodes until his return, when he got his body back and killed Billy? Yeah. The other time, and this should have been, and yeah, both seasons of Randy Cunningham 9th Grade Ninja did the same thing with the character known only as the Creep, and had he been in the third season, he would have played a much bigger role and played the villain, and probably played a servant of the bigger evil, or was the bigger evil, because we saw him and he was just a background character. But then it got weird in the flashback episode when he saw Randy, use the flashback episode where Randy first met the ninja back when he was a toddler, and then has been following around ever since. And then at the end of season 2, he said, "You enjoy them chips, Ninja. You're in the it was like you're in for the biggest fight of your life." So yeah, could it be that this guy, could he be either a monster in disguise, or could he be Toffee in disguise? Like I said, could Toffee have regenerated his body to take on a new human form, or is he using some kind of spell to hide himself, to watch out for Star and Marco? You know, basically hide in plain sight. I know it's really far-fetched, but when you really think about it, we've been seeing that guy several times in the background. And again, like I said, this isn't the first time that background characters have played a bigger part. Hell, this guy could, just be talking to Star or Marco, and then just start ripping off his skin, or, shape-shifting into Toffee. We don't know the full extent of Toffee's abilities. He could have transformed. He could even be like a chameleon and shapeshift. Yeah, that's a fucking scary idea. The dude might be have the abilities of a human chameleon and be a shapeshifter. We don't know the full extent of Toffee's abilities. Oh yeah, he can regenerate, and he's pretty quick, but yeah, this dude probably has a whole sack full of powers and moves that we have yet to see. That's a really scary thought. So, yeah. Plus, now you're probably wondering, well, what, and I'm also pretty sure he was the one behind helping Ludo get that fragment of the wand. Hell, that was his arm. That's now he's using as like the stick, the rod part of basically the wand that Ludo has. You're probably wondering, well, why give it to Ludo? Could it be that he's building up Ludo to use him as a front to attack Muni? Ludo is on Muni now, and he's learning to no longer be that boneheaded idiot we know him to be. He's being a more savage villain. But could it be that Toffee's is slowly putting the pieces together to, use Ludo as a front for him to use his ultimate goal? Whatever the fuck that may be, and I'm terrified to know what that is. But Toffee is pretty much like, this dude probably took notes from the Lannisters. Oh, this dude is playing like I said when the first season 1 episode premiered, Toffee is playing the long game. So could it be that Toffee is Toffee's definitely manipulating the situation, but I have no idea what. With Bill and Dominator, you could guess what they were doing. You could guess what they're doing. Toffee, I have no clue what he's up to. I have no fucking clue what that madman is up to. But yeah, all I can say is it won't be good. So yeah, again, I fully acknowledge that I could be totally wrong in these theories, but they've been kind of nagging at me. They've just been really nagging at me as of late, and I just figured, you know what? I'm gonna do another theory video and just have a lot of fun with it. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of it. So you guys tell me, what do you guys think of this theory? Do you think Toffee is back? Do you think he has taken on a new form? Or do you think he's sitting in the background just chilling out? Just chilling and banging Dominator, like my headcanon. Anyway, so just comment below, let me know, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later. Oh wait, I totally forgot about the other theory I had. And again, this goes back to, could Marco be Toffee? And again, this one is highly unlikely, but at the same time, they super overshadowed it. Remember that dream sequence that Marco had that he didn't know what to do? And then he opened this closet, and it revealed all these Star's Munin hearts. And then we see we see Marco's body in Toffee's suit. If that's not foreshadowing, then I don't know what is. So it does kind of add to the fire that could Marco be a future version of could Toffee be a future version of Marco? That is an even scarier thought. So, yeah, I totally forgot to talk about that earlier in the video, but again, you guys tell me. Do you think, what theory could be right? There's so many now. But anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.